All right, y'all. I'm here in Istanbul. I'm getting on a whole nother airline. This will be my first time riding in coach in years. They sending me to Dubai. And then from Dubai to Ethiopia, and then from Ethiopia to Asmara. And it seemed like once I went live, they started treating me a lot better. To Asmara, I came in from Los Angeles, and my flight to Asmara is sitting at the gate, but they won't let me on the aircraft. And then they sent me to customer care point, and then the customer care point sent me here. I paid for a business class ticket.
Why they didn't accept you? You don't have some documents, probably.
What do you mean? I don't have documents. I have all the documents. The flight was still at the gate, but they wouldn't let me on the aircraft because you said they closed the door already. But they were still putting cargo, and I saw my bags go on the plane. You're not supposed to put my bags on the plane, right? Here, Istanbul.
Her türlü 27'sinin orada olacak ama çok bekleme süresi var. Orada otel verip vermeyecekleri meçhul.
Ha yok,
bak 26'sında
8.30'da orada olacak.
Akşam 10.40'da da devamı var. Gece orada olacak.
I can't understand nothing they're saying.
We checked
What's going on?
Connection flight for Asmara. We have 2 days new flight, but it's full. We checked your connection flight here. After 2 days, Istanbul to Cairo, Cairo to Asmara. That is the best option for you.
2 days from now?
Yes.
Where do I sleep? How do I wash my body?
Turkish provide in downtown hotel
We will give you hotel.
So I stay here for 2 days?
in Istanbul.
You must, because we don't have any flight tomorrow or today.
Kadın hayatını şöyle yaşıyor şu an ya.
There's no flight tomorrow?
No.
Ay,
There is flight, but you have too much connection time.
So
More than 1 day connection time, you are waiting when you go there.
So I can't go through Dubai?
Dubai, you can check for it.
vallahi. Ben şimdi
I'd rather be stuck in Dubai.
Dubai yok dedim. Yani Dubai Birleşik Arap Emirlikleri. Oradan mı uçuş bakıyor? Bir de oradan bak, Dubai'den bakıyor.
Lord.
Abu Dhabi'den.
Hocam. Geç gelişlerinde kaçırmış ya yolcudan.
And that, what about like, what about on Ethiopian Airlines? What about through Addis?
Ma'am, we checked also
Yeah.
Ethiopian airline system, but no flight.
No flight. Yeah, they got a war. What am I talking about? There's a war going on. Yeah, I don't want to go there no way. There's a war. I don't.
En iyisi ya diğer destinasyonlar vermiyor.
Ayın 25'ine bakıldığında da hiçbir şey.
Ama o da 26. Yine ikisinde de gece yarısı aynı gün olacak.
Hayır,
Fark etmiyor
oraya
yani.
gelir yönetimine de mail atamazsınız. Uçak overboard düşecek.
İşte diyorum ya, hani öyle yapılsa bile zaten bu Kayra aktarmada da aynı vakitte orada oluyor. Şimdi bak,
Biz bununla gördük. Sen az önce 26'sı değil mi gördün?
Ama 26'sı devamlı.
I did book this ticket on American Express. I should call American Express. I wonder if I could get a private jet from here to there. I should have did that shit in the first place. It was
Ha, bu her şekilde.
too long on a little plane and had to stop like 5 places. But from here,
yani orada gidip havalimanında bekleyeceğini burada sende
I
kalsın.
need a refund.
Now, if you accept,
Kadın rezil olur yollardan.
we will arrange this flight. This is one Istanbul to Cairo,
Cairo.
26 December.
So the day after Christmas, I'm going to Asmara because my auntie is dying. I'm have dying family. This is why I'm even traveling on a holiday. I'm a very famous actress in America. Lots of movies, lots of TV shows. I asked for an escort to take me. No escort was there. I'm running. Okay. It's already been over 24 hours. Private jet now. Look at God.
Hello everyone, it's your sister Roland, and all I need is a few minutes to discuss a video of this live that Tiffany Haddish made. I guess it was back on the 23rd or 24th of December. She was coming from Istanbul and was trying to get to somewhere in Africa to see a loved one that was on their last days. And she was unable to board her flight because I guess the guy who checks, maybe checks your ticket and allows you on the plane would not allow her on the plane because he had already closed the door. And they were not letting passengers board the plane anymore. So he told her she's going to have to go to, customer service. So I guess she had to run. So just in case, it was some little mix up, so they could resolve it so she could get back on the plane so she doesn't miss a flight. According to her, this country is particularly not favorable to women. So she probably thinking this is why, and she was unable to. But this thing, if that is the reason, because maybe she was a woman, and that is why they did not allow her. That's wrong. That should not happen. That's why most of the time, certain places, if you know that places like that, it's always best to travel with, for me, I'm for your husband. But, if you're traveling with family, like a brother or uncle or something like that, because when you're traveling with a man, especially particularly in countries like those that may not be favorable to women, it's best to travel with a male companion. Because people will think twice when you're with a man. In some cases. But then for me, what I think really happened is, it's my opinion, she was late. She was actually late to boarding her flight. And, because she's Tiffany Haddish, she is probably used to being late, but they would still, make an exception for her. But this time, it didn't work out. This time she encountered somebody that probably didn't know who she was, and maybe who didn't even care, because he was like, you had a certain, there's rules. You have a certain amount of time you have to be so that you could board your flight. It looked like she didn't make it, and then now she had to go through all of this because of that. And then, of course, going live, and then I know people will probably tag. She didn't actually explicitly say to tag the company, but I'm sure people will tag in the company, and whoever's in charge of the company or customer service or whatever saw the live, because everything kind of worked out in the end. But of course, you did end up missing your flight, and you did not end up having to experience that, that prejudice or discrimination, whatever you may want to call it. But it all could have been avoided by just coming on time. That's sometimes we just have to do. Come on time. And I've seen this countless times, a lot of times, not only with people with money, maybe people that may know somebody, and then they choose to come late, and then exceptions are always made for them. But there's come a time the exception's not going to work. So hopefully she learns from this experience. And always try, even though there may be exceptions made for you, but sometimes you never know. Because of course the company is gonna make it right, give her flowers and do all this stuff, because they don't want their brand to be tarnished. But at the end of the day, some people that work for these certain companies, they don't care. If you don't follow the rules, they don't care who you are. You won't be let in. You won't get a pass. You won't get an exception. You have to follow the rules like everybody else does. So that's all I had to say on the situation. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.